Mr. Speaker, I wish to start by saying that one of my favorite books is Good Girls Never Get the Corner Office. Mr. Speaker, this is in response to what you are telling me earlier in the morning when you are urging me to be a good example to the girls, the younger ones who are doing their first term. Mr. Speaker, if they are good girls, they'll never get corner office. Be as bad as Millie Odhiambo, you will be the mother of this house. I am a bad girl, and as a bad girl, I'm here serving my 4th term. So do not be cheated like the African culture where you are told have decorum, dress nicely, be kind, be nice. I'm telling you, you will go nowhere. Be a bad girl like me and you'll get somewhere. Mr. Speaker, having said that, I wish to declare my interest and the standing orders number 90, which Wamuchomba stood on, because I don't want to be declared disorderly. And that is because when you have a pecuniary or personal interest, you declare. And Mr. Speaker, I want to declare my interest as a former user of sanitary towels, and as Dynasty as a former user of diapers, and as a future user of diapers. Because as a woman, once you get menopausal, you will have leaks and you will use diapers. And Mr. Speaker, I want to say, it's not all women, so Rosa should not be worried, but there are women who get leaks. And I want to say that there are people, because we don't want to have shame over menopausal issues, we don't want shame over period. And Mr. Speaker, I am saying this because I've been sitting here today listening patiently to the men talking about sanitary towels that is in the finance bill. And they are speaking with authority. If we wanted to save money the way the finance committee has done, and want to tax anything else, go and tax men innerwears. Go and tax men innerwears. Don't speak on our issues as women. Let us be the one to speak about sanitary towels. We are the ones who know what works for us, and you are saying we want to encourage the local manufacturing. While you are waiting to enable our local manufacturing agencies to create those sanitary towels, will we tell our periods to stop? Our periods will not stop while you are manufacturing. Our girls will have their menses as usual, and the cost that they are used to will be higher because that will come through underground. What I am saying is, Mr. Speaker, I do not support the finance bill. Mr. Speaker, if you are taxing digital content, Mr. Speaker, this girl has gone to town. I can tell you after this, Rachel Nyamai, myself and others will be on TikTok. The girls will be imitating us on TikTok. And they will be making money imitating us on TikTok. And then under this tax, we are telling them we are taxing you, TikTok. Why? They are doing that because there are no jobs. They have become innovative and look for their own jobs. And after they have got their own jobs, an industry that has not solidified, like teaching, like law, we want to kill that industry that is helping our young people. That is why the Gen Zs were on the streets. And Mr. Speaker, I'm so thrilled that I was shown a photo of a young girl who looks like me, and some people were saying, Millie, we can see you are here now, you can retire. And I wish she was in my constituency, I would have retired tomorrow. And Mr. Speaker, yesterday, my own niece, who I am the one who was raised since she was in primary school, she's lived in my house. I was with her. And I tried all means to try and divert her attention from what was going. How she managed to sneak in, and this morning she's telling me, and Mr. Speaker, before I got to what she was telling me, I told her, can I give you a lift to town? She told me, no, Auntie, I cannot be associated with members of parliament. Your generation, you have messed this country. We have to fix it. Gen Z. If we do not take Tuesday, Super Tuesday, as a wake-up call as a country, I don't know what else will take up as a wake-up call as a country. And I want to tell the president, who I served with in the same committee in parliament, who was my classmate in the university, fire those guys that you have hired who are giving you economic advice. They are not helping you at all. How do you even imagine bringing something like taxing bread, even if it is as a joke, That is a joke carried too far. That is a joke carried too far. You can crack those jokes elsewhere. You can find a situation where the young people have burned the country based on your joke. Try those jokes elsewhere. Because Kenyans are suffering. Kenyans are tired of being taxed. And if we cannot listen to the Kenyans who are tired of being taxed, we have no business being in this house. We must listen to the Kenyans.
Sasa ni team safeguarding. Pray mko salama, karibuni sana katika hii video. Leo ningependa kuongea kuhusu Finance Bill 2024. Of course, Gen Z wameikataa katika Kenya, but of course ni kama serikali ya Daktari Ruto and his administration, they are just making sure they want to shuffle that bill in the throats of Gen Z and Kenyans in general. Honestly, watu wengi sana wameongea, lakini mimi nasimama na Gen Z kabisa. They are the youth, they are the future. We have to prepare and pave the way for them. And hapa Millie Odhiambo vile anaongea kuhusu hii mambo ya taxing diapers za watoto, taxing sanitary pads, it's wrong. Nimeona picha mingi sana kwa mtandao, mtoto amepigwa picha hapo, anasema don't tax my toilet, you know, amekalia diaper anasema don't tax my toilet. Wanawake wengi sana hapo wanaongea, wasichana, young youth, wanasema don't tax my periods. My period sio lazima zikuwe taxed, haziongojei, you know, zinakuja every month, every often. So I think ni key this finance bill definitely imeweza kupitishwa because of course Kenya Kwanza has the majority ndani ya parliament, and therefore they have control of whatever needs to happen there. But of course mipango yote ni wao wako nayo kwa sababu they are in government, so anything is possible. Sadly in Africa, this is our nemesis. It is our tragedy that money talks, that anything is possible with people who are in authority, with people who have control over others. So, but my prayer is that sometimes we'll get there. One good thing about Gen Z is that they are tribeless. They are Kenyan. They don't care which region you are from. I don't think they are thinking about gender. Unaona wote watu ambaye wako na different abilities, abled differently, wote wako kwa streets. They are in the streets making their voices heard, that the times are hard and difficult and people are being asked to wake up and resist. They need to reject the finance bill. The government may try and shuffle this into their throats, but Gen Z are standing up there saying, by whatever means, we are going to make sure that you are going to listen to us. Sadly, we've lost 10 people so far. A lot of people that have got wounds that are concerning, bado wako kwa hospitali. So we pray that those people are not going to pass on. Otherwise, kupoteza namba mingi sana kwa sababu ya something that the government should listen, something that should not cause people, you know, lives, ingekuwa ni mbaya. So mimi nasimama na Gen Z ndani ya team safeguarding. We reject the bill. Tunasema hiyo bill sio ya mwananchi, irekebishwe, iangaliwe. People should pay taxes. One thing that ningependa kuambia Gen Z, anybody who is going to hear this message, please, there is no point of doing violence or looting or doing things that are not right. Peaceful protest ni sawa. People should be able to peacefully protest there, but there shouldn't be any reason for chaos or for people, you know, using hii mambo ya maandamano to then to go into supermarket and steal and cause vandalism and all sort of things. Also, you know, doing all sort of violent uko kwa streets. You know, nobody should lose their life because of what is supposed to be a peaceful process of, you know, exercising your democratic right. So to the Gen Z, tafadhali, if you are leaving your home or your house or your village or your city or your town with the mindset of you are coming to the city to try and cause problem, tafadhali kaa kwako. Tafadhali usikuje uharibie Gen Z wale ambaye wako sawa, they want to do peaceful demonstrations and all that, they want to make their voices heard, they want to go through the right ways and the right channels without causing any issues and without allowing the police to then start using firearms. Because when peaceful protest is changed to the chaos and violence and stealing and looting and fights everywhere, unfortunately the police will have to maintain law and order, and sadly they end up using live ammunitions, they end up using tear gases, water cannons and all these things, and these are the things that are killing our children. We do not want that. So tafadhali, we team safeguarding, we reject the bill, but we asked Gen Z, tafadhali, those of you that are causing chaos and problems, tafadhali stop it. Gen Z can demonstrate peacefully and make their voices heard, and things can still change without causing problems on the streets or on cities or CBD or anything. Kwenda kuharibu mali ya watu wengine ambayo wametafuta na wanajaribu kujenga is not right. Causing chaos and making business stand still is not the right way. So tafadhalini, do that, and I know change is coming. And government, tafadhali sikizeni wananchi. Please listen, because the Gen Z are saying, and they are the future, and we must make way for them because they are the future. Ni hayo tu watu wangu, tafadhali msisahau kusubscribe. Big up Milly Odhiambo for this wonderful talk that you gave kwa parliament. Indeed, periods should not be taxed. End of it. Neither should TikTok be taxed. Msisahau kusubscribe. I'll see you on my next one.